everybody, welcome back to the Vanity Chair. I finally sat down today and did a lipstick try-on swatch video of the liquid lipsticks. They're the Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color from MAC. I love these things. I bought every color. They're available in 15 shades, and I've been talking about making a video for probably a month, like a little bit over a month since they came out on January 7th. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's just get started. By the way, thank you guys so much for 10,000 subscribers. I cannot tell you how happy I was when I hit 10,000. I mean, I remember just hitting 100 and just being so psyched, like just so excited that anyone cared about anything I had to say with my videos. So thank you guys so much. I can't even tell you how much I appreciate it and appreciate your guys' time and your comments and your support. So thank you so much again. And first, I just want to tell you a little bit about the lipsticks, and then we'll just go into all the colors. If you guys have any other questions than that, leave them down below and I'll get right back to you. So first of all, they cost $20. You get, let's see how much is in here. The tube is 5 ml or 0.17 fluid ounces. My favorite part is the packaging. I just think it's so cute, and the wand that comes in here, I've told you guys in previous videos if you watch all my videos, but they are like a doe foot pointed applicator, which is perfect. As you can tell later in this video, as I'm putting them on, I kind of use the tip of it and I lay it flat on my lips and kind of carve out my lips that way on the bottom. And then in the top, I can totally use that point to carve out the top. So the brush shape is just amazing. I wish more liquid lipsticks would adopt this packaging because I think it's really nice and easy to apply. As far as the consistency of these, they do dry matte. You don't have a ton of time to work with them because they do start to dry, but it's not like you have no time. You know, you have a little leeway. What I like to do is apply it on the bottom and then kind of mush my lips together and transfer any additional color onto the top, and then just crisp up the top like I said that I do with the brush. So that's the easiest way I have found to apply them. So I'm gonna be real with you guys, these aren't the most comfortable, like luxurious liquid lipsticks I've ever worn. They're definitely drying to the lips. So, but I just love the color selection. They could have done better with the nudes. There could be more nudes. I'm gonna say that right now because there's only warm nude colors, but anyways, hopefully they'll work on that. But as far as the base, since they are so dry, I like to use the MAC Prep and Prime lip primer with them. Then other days, I like it better without. So I think it's just kind of what mood I'm in. This is just kind of moistens your lips before you put your liquid lip on, so it wears a little bit softer. The cool thing about that is it's more comfortable, but the bad thing about that is it doesn't wear as long because you do have something in between, like as a barrier. So the liquid lip color doesn't adhere to your lips in the same way it does when you don't use a primer. As far as a liner, again, it's personal preference. I think it's easier to apply them with a liner just because you have an outline already. How to get them off? You just use a good old makeup wipe. That's what I do. These are all my makeup wipes from the lip swatches you guys are going to see in a minute. So as far as the wear time of these, they are 8 hours of wear. I think that they totally wear that long. If you do eat and drink, the product obviously gets disrupted. So like right in the center of my lips, I can see that it's broken up and kind of washing off. So after lunch, you would think that you can just like put this right back on where it's missing, but don't do that. That's the one thing I've noticed with these is you can't layer them. Less is more. So the less product you put on, the better it's gonna look. If you go in and put a whole nother layer on, it's just gonna get cakey and gross. So honestly, I would just say take the whole lip off, restart, just do a fresh layer because it's going to be way more comfortable and look way better. I'm going to go ahead and read off MAC's description of these lipsticks just in case I missed anything with my personal opinions for you guys, and then we'll go right into the colors. So its key claims and benefits are that it's long wearing, 8 hours, color wears evenly, which I agree with unless you get to the darker colors, they can get a bit patchy. So you have to be careful there. And then it says non-feathering, non-bleeding, usage, apply directly onto the lips using an applicator. So there you go. This first color is called Lady Be Good, and it is described on the MAC website as a warm mid-tone nude. This next one is called Mademoiselle, and this is described as a bright creamy coral. This is the only one that I like hate on myself. I really don't like this one, you guys, on myself. This next one is called Back in Vogue, and this is a peachy nude. So this is probably going to be better for those medium skin girls as far as a nude color versus that first one we tried on. I really like this one even though I'm fair. I think that's a pretty nude on fair skin too. It's just a little bit more obvious than the first one. This one's called Rich and Restless, and it's described as a mid-tone pinky salmon color. Next is Divine Divine, and this is a light creamy pink. This one's called To Matte with Love, and it's a bright raspberry. These swatches are just getting cuter and cuter as the time goes by, but you guys don't care, you just want to see the color. So once again, this is To Matte with Love. I think this one's really pretty. It's like a nice wearable pink. This hot pink is my favorite bright pink. I love this color lately. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with it, but this one's called Personal Statement, and it's described as a shocking pink. I love this color. I think it's so fun and girly. It's definitely not like an everyday color, but I still like it a lot. Next is Tailored to Tease, and this is a bright fuchsia. This one's one of my favorite ones. It's called Quite the Standout. It's a bright red orange, and it reminds me a lot of Lady Danger from MAC. This one's called Fashion Legacy, and it is described as an intense fire truck red. These red lip swatches are not going to be cute. I'm just letting you guys know right now. I'm not going to take the time to perfect it and wipe it off in 2 seconds, but you guys can tell what color it is. This next one's my personal favorite red, and it's called Feel So Grand, and it is described as a deep, true red. Next is Dance With Me, and this one is a deep cranberry red. This one's pretty. This is making me sad that winter's almost over and spring is here, because this is a pretty winter color red. This one's called Oh Lady, and it reminds me a lot of Rebel from MAC. It's described as a deep wine color, so it's kind of cool because if you like Rebel, that finish is a satin, so this is kind of like a matte version of it. This one's called High Drama, and it is a deep dark plum. Last but not least is called Recollection, and this is a bright purple. It's described as an intense bright violet. So fun. Alright you guys, that is all of the liquid lipsticks. If I missed anything here, like I've already said, leave it in the comments below and I'll of course get back to you. Thank you again for 10,000 subscribers. You have no idea how much that means to me. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I will see you guys soon, and thanks for watching. Bye!